Hello, I'm very excited today because I finally got my TYME Iron Pro in the mail. This is something I have been wanting to get my hands on for years. And as a college student, I wasn't able to afford it because it's got a pretty price tag on it. It sells for $190 for just the iron. However, earlier this week, there was a number of factors that made me decide to buy it and make that investment. First, I just donated my hair, so my hair is shorter, which means I could make time to do my hair now. And second, I came across a promotion that they were having, and it was kind of like a bundle deal. And it was 3 items for the price of just the iron, and I said, why not? So I made the jump and I purchased it, and I finally got it in the mail today, so I'm really excited to do this unboxing. Alright, so let's take a look. So here is the box that it came in. I haven't really looked inside, but there was this. The bundle I got came with the TYME comb, which is really cool. It's like consistent in their color and theme. It's very adorable. I like it. And then I also got the hairspray. And I'm not usually one to use hairspray, but I figured it would be a great opportunity to try it all out. So let's open the box. All right, so in the box, let's take a look. All right. Ooh. So, as you can see, there are some diagrams right up here that can show you how to pretty much use the iron, and here's the iron. It's a very lovely, glittery, metallic-y color. I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping that you can, but let me pull this little guy out. All right. Oh, and it comes with a sleeve, which is really good because I do tend to travel a lot, and if I'm traveling with my hot irons, I don't like putting my iron in my bag right away because I like to let it cool off, but this saves a lot of time in the morning because I can just pop it in here and throw it in my suitcase and move on. So that is really awesome. And inside the box still there is a little card, and on the back it says, having trouble achieving the curl you want? Learn the TYME technique with one of our professional stylists. Book your free one-on-one tutorial now. So that is really cool because it gives you an opportunity to have a one-on-one tutorial with one of their professionals in case you're having a hard time. Hopefully I could figure it out with the pictures that are given on the box. And let's take a further look. So it shows that there are 5 different temperature techniques right here. Then you have the power button. And then on the inside, it tells you more pictures of how to use it for your right side, for your left side, and just other little pro tips on how to use it. So this is really a convenient little thing to have nearby when you're actually doing your hair. But I haven't done it yet, so let's see how this goes. All right, so I just plugged it in, and now we are going to turn it on. It says to click here. This is the power button, and right here it shows the different temperatures. So I get to choose a temperature by clicking on there. So right now, let's click. And I like my irons to be very hot, so I'm just gonna go all the way to the 400 degrees. All right, so let's wait for that to heat up. Hopefully it's not very long. Okay, so now my hair is parted and the iron is hot. So let's actually try this. According to the diagram, the iron needs to be facing down, and it is my understanding that this little lip part here should be closer to you, and as you're gliding this iron down kind of away from you, you kind of partially want to give it a bit of a curl, but also you want to have light tension on your hair part. So let's go ahead and try this, and let's figure this out together. So I have some slight tension on this hair here, kind of slowly curling it away from me. Let's see what that does for me. Okay, so there is a bit of a curl there. It's not a very clean curl, I wouldn't say, but it's pretty good considering I've never used this before, so let's keep trying it. So although they're not coming out very like tight, I think once I get a good portion of hair completed, I think it'll blend really nicely. So let's just try and finish this up, and I hope these stay in the part of the plates that are actually heating and not just inside. See how I kind of put it down and went with the curl, and it kind of came out there. So it is giving me a type of curl, but it is also doing some weird stuff up top. I guess creasing. Let's see, perhaps if I try the other side to try and get the hang of it, and then I can try coming back to the side. So let me just fix my hair and get it ready for the right side, my right side. So after 2 or 3 curls of practice, I think I've gotten it down as far as my right side goes. So here is what you gotta do. You have to grab your little vertical piece. Don't grab too thick, like this is too much. You wanna do something like this. Something that you'll know is going to fit in the actual plates. And I recommend holding it where it needs to be, because instead of turning it and it hurting your hand, it's better to start off that way, twisting it so that you could fit your hair into it, and then, resting your hand how it needs to end with the curve. And you have to go downward as you're pulling away. That way you get that nice vertical curl, and then there it is. So there's the curl. All right, so let's do a couple more. Oops. All right, so this one's thin enough. Let's use this comb to make sure we avoid as much static as possible. And then hold this how it needs to be. Twist your arm so that it fits comfortably. And then just do your little twist. And then pull away. And then you get another little twist. And there it goes. And before you know it, you'll be done. I just have a couple more to do, and then I'll be done with my right side, and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, so my right side is done, and as you can see, it's gotten some pretty nice curls on it, but again, it is my first time using this iron, and I didn't part my hair right. As you can see, I missed a little piece, but you know, I think with practice, I'll be able to get it really like good. But overall, it did the curl, and it did it fairly well. So yeah, I think it looks really cool. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to use the straightening side of it. But for now, let me go and do the left side. So I'm gonna do a couple of practice rounds with the back part of my hair, just until I know that I can figure it out, and then I will hop back on. Alright, so I'm about halfway done with my left side, and I just wanted to show you that I've pretty much gotten the hang of it. I don't even have to really think about how I am using the iron, because learning how to use it on my right side actually really helped, and I would recommend learning the right side first. So it's pretty much the same concept. You go straight into it, you twist the iron, then you slowly go away and down. And then as you can see, there is the curl right there. And then the curls on the rest of the back of the hair. So let me go ahead and finish up the rest of it. Alright, so my hair is now complete. It's pretty much curled all the way, and given that this is my first time using this iron, it's not exactly perfect, but I think it looks pretty good considering this is my first time using it. And I can only imagine it getting better as I continue to use it. But I think it looks really, really good. Let me show you the back. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the end result. And I'm sure they'll get better as I keep using it. So overall, it definitely is going to take some practice. I've learned how to use it. It's pretty interesting because you want to be able to hold it in the direction it needs to be and then twist your hand when you put your hair in it. And you have to do that for every little thing. But once you get the motion, it's pretty easy. So this is my right side, and that's all it is. And for the left side, same thing, but your iron is down. So whatever you do here, you do here. But because you're doing this here, my only negative is the heat is going to rise and burn a little bit of your finger. It did that for me, and possibly because my heat was all the way up at 400 degrees, and I do like it hot because my hair is very thick. And so I guess next time I use it, I'm gonna wanna use like a type of glove. So if you have one of those, I recommend it, because every time I'm gonna do my left hand, it's gonna be something that is going to happen. But that is really my only negative for it. As for everything else, it's a really great tool, and I think practice is the only way I'm gonna get better, and so I do intend to keep practicing. And overall, a great tool. I love it, I recommend it. I'm glad I finally have one, and traveling is gonna be so much easier with this little guy. And so I'm pretty much excited for that. As for the comb, it is really cool, very pretty. It matches, they're like sisters or cousins, whatever you want to call it. See how all three of these things have the same color combination. Really cool, but at the end of the day, it really is just a comb. And I'm sure if you have a comb at home, you don't need to buy another one. Because in reality, you're just buying the name on it. But I mean, it's just a comb. The hairspray I haven't used. To me, hairspray is just hairspray. But once I try this, if I come to the conclusion that it's better than just any hairspray, then I will be sure to let you know. Overall, I have zero regrets on purchasing this iron. I really think I'm going to love it forever. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I really hope you enjoyed this video.